Horns fans, we find ourselves with an issue right now. Oklahoma State just got beat by Baylor, and Oklahoma took care of TCU. That means no matter what happens against Kansas State tonight in Manhattan, if Texas pulls off the miracle and wins, or as they probably will do, get beat by 50, the Horns are going to be stuck in the third spot in the Big 12. And what's that mean? Well, what that means, though, is K-State wins. They got the Big 12 championship. They'll have the tiebreaker with Oklahoma. They will get the Fiesta Bowl, or they'll switch the shoe, or whatever. They're guaranteed a BCS spot. Now, Oklahoma's going to be a top 10 team with only one loss in conference, and the other loss is going to be against Notre Dame, who's going to the national championship. They're going to get a BCS bowl berth more than likely. What that leaves is that Texas will finish third. Well, they'll get the second spot for the which will be the Cotton Bowl. Now, of course, did Texas earn the Cotton Bowl this year? No, this is not a Cotton Bowl team, but that's what it plays. But here's the other flip side. Let's say Texas does pull off the miracle and beats Kansas State. We're still going to finish third in the Big 12. But we beat Kansas State, well, that means that Oklahoma will be the outright Big 12 champs, and they'll get a BCS berth. And then Kansas State, however, will have two losses in conference, both of them coming in back-to-back weeks, and being to Baylor, who they beat Oklahoma State, but they've been awful all season, and to Texas, who we know what Texas is this season. Possibility of them not getting a BCS bowl bid because of losing to us. They'll drop to the Cotton Bowl, which means we would actually drop to the Alamo Bowl. That's right, guys. If we beat Kansas State, we could actually hurt our bowl selection, where we would drop from the Cotton Bowl to the Alamo Bowl. And at the same time, getting Oklahoma a Big 12 championship outright. So where do I stand with this whole thing? Well, when the game kicks off, I want Texas to win. I mean, I can't ever see me wanting to cheer for our team to lose. And if that means Oklahoma wins the Big 12, fine. If that means Texas falls to the Alamo Bowl, fine. Because this team, but really it doesn't matter. Here's the thing, guys, with this Texas team, because this whole season I feel has just been a wash. After watching the TCU thing, even if we go to a Cotton Bowl, I mean, what have we seen? What have we proved? What do we have to build on for next year? Case McCoy, is he the real deal? What we've seen from Case has just been certain drives he plays great, and then falls off the map, not being able to pass the ball well. David Ash, I felt, showed some promise. He's hurt today, but even that promise, he hasn't proven to be a guy who I feel like can be at that same level as quarterbacks we've had in the past. But really, it's not the quarterback's fault. This is a whole coaching problem. Whether it be Mac Brown, Manny Diaz, who really knows? It's a mindset at Texas. And what I don't want to happen is for the Horns to maybe beat K-State, maybe lose but make it look good, then go to a Cotton Bowl and pull an upset against an LSU or, God forbid, a Texas A&M, and then everyone think everything's okay. Everything's not okay in Austin. Things are not okay with the way things are going right now. It's a mindset problem. It's a program, and I've been critical of them for the last 3 years. It's a program that's gotten lazy. It's a program that felt like guys like VY and Colt were just going to fall in your lap, and everybody else is just going to bow down to Texas. It's a program that Longhorn Network's become a joke. I mean, it has. I mean, they're losing money for ESPN left and right, and they can't get on the network. And right now, who wants to pick it up? Who wants to pick it up for a program that's going downwards? So that's the situation right now. Am I going to cheer for Texas to win? Of course. I mean, yeah, I want them to win tonight. If it means Oklahoma wins the Big 12, fine. That means we drop in the bowl rankings, fine. At this point, it doesn't really matter because this team has much tougher things to look at than just this season. This whole season really doesn't matter at this point. I want to see the changes we make in the offseason, and that's what's up to it. So that's the Texas Longhorns. That's the quandary we're in right now. It's kind of weird that we're actually, if we win, it actually hurt us, and we lose, it helps us. It's weird. But that's what you find yourself when you have a bad season. That's what it is. So, Hook 'em Horns, Texas fight always, but we'll see what we can do against Kansas State.